Guys, Ian's World, and in today's video I'm just going to show you how to make a classic paper airplane. I know how to make a ton of paper airplanes personally, but this one is a really good one because for me, the smaller it is, the better it flies. So I'm going to show you how to make a small one. So first you just want to fold, so you want to make it vertically and just fold it in half. I like to run my fingernail over it. You don't have to if you don't want to. But if you're gonna run your fingernail over it, make sure they're most aligned than ever. Then you want to fold your two corners. So before you do that, this is what it should look like. So like this is. I'm sorry, but this is the inwards version. We're gonna do it outwards. So make it a mounting crease. So it goes like this. Then you want to fold your two corners, like not exactly to the center, but try to make them as most aligned as you can. Then after, so it should look like this. Then all you want to do is you want to fold it down on that crease. Don't worry if it's not aligned, nobody's perfect. And you're going to fold it down until it kind of looks like a male. So it should look like this. Then after, you want to fold it, the two corners inwards. Sorry if it's a little rough for you. Maybe you're just using a little thicker paper, but thinner paper should work. Very good. But so soon for another video, I'll show all of you how to make a finger flick football. So now here's where the important thing comes in. If your mailbox looking thing is not really aligned, it should still work. It's just if it's not really aligned, then it might not work as well. I'm pretty sure. I have no clue. But just try making it as most aligned as you can. If you're not perfect, please do not try raging. If you do, you're gonna waste more paper. And if you're a kid like me, trying to make paper airplanes, parents might not be happy about it. Just like me. So yeah. Then once you do it, you want to fold it so it should look like this. Then once you do that, you might want to fold this upwards. You might just want to kind of do this. Do not crease it, okay? If you crease it, it won't work. Just do it on the middle. Kind of bend it down. Just don't worry, you'll see why. Then I'd recommend folding these two corners just upwards as much as you want it. Try making them as aligned. So to me, I'm gonna fold it not really a lot. I'm just gonna fold it kind of like this. Just fold the two corners. Try making them aligned. If you don't want to fold these corners, you do not have to. Okay, you do not have to make these corners. But if you do, it might make it fly a little better. Then you don't want to fold it like this. You want to fold it like the opposite of where the mounting crease is aiming. It might be a little rough. You might hear a ton of screeching. That's normal. If it's a little wonky, don't worry. It should still work no matter what. But if you want it to have no tip, all you can do is just undo that thing and then fold it down, say about an inch or two. Like an inch or two, like this. And then you can fold it a little easier. If it's a little rough at this point, do not mind. Then you just want to fold these two corners downwards. So if you have no tip, it should look like this. But if you do have a tip, should look like this. But I'm just gonna have no tip. If you didn't want a tip, I'm just gonna do it no tip because I really like the ones with no tips. Then you might just want to fold it down a little. So if it's a little wrinkly, don't worry. Practice makes improvement, not perfect. You're never perfect with this. I'll tell you an inspirational quote at the end. That probably might make you feel better. Sorry if I didn't show my first go standing up. But did you want to fold these two corners down? Since I'm gonna actually do it with the tip, but if you have like skinnier paper, I would recommend doing. If you want to have no tip, I would do it. I'm pretty sure this is A4 paper. So if you don't want to do it without a tip, go ahead. Without a tip, it's a little easier. But I like to show you a trick. If you do, you don't have to do this. But if it's a little hard, so this is tape, not double-sided, just regular tape. Don't get double-sided. You just want to tape these two together. And then you want to make it get used to the fact that it's getting taped. After, when you fold this down, actually wait. See the tape, I kind of messed it up on there. Don't worry. If you mess it up a little, you don't mess up the whole thing. If it's, because this is a little harder, but once you're actually able to have like a chance, start kind of like getting the crease there, and then after you just flip it back and then get the actual crease. If it's getting the tip too much, don't worry. Just try doing your best. Then fold it down. Do the same with the other side. This might be a little harder, so what I do is I kind of just grab it by where it should be grabbed, and then kind of tilt it down. And this is a little thicker. I'm just gonna uncrease these corners, but if you want to, since those two options I just said you could do, it will work with skinnier paper. If I'm gonna be completely honest, it would work better with skinnier paper, but this might be a little hard. So it's a little hard, but if you're doing it with thinner paper, it should work great. I've done this before. I know what I'm doing. It took me a while to make this. But you want to softly do it and not quickly do it. You want to softly lay it down. There you go. Now once you've got it, those two corners I said you could flip up, you can do this. And now, what I like to do with my planes is I like to tuck this corner in, push it in as much as I can, and then shut it to make it look like a cooler design. Now, if you add the corners, it might go like that. Don't worry, this is a trick plane, not just like a far-going plane. So if you just fold those two corners down, I would say make it at an angle, kind of like an angle, kind of like this. You thought fast. This is a trick plane, so this could do anything. But now that you finished the plane, don't worry, since you've taped this thing shut, it shouldn't go out as much. But I'm gonna go to my room where there's a little bit more space. Then, this is like a trick plane. So first, then you want to just do, it's like one of those trick planes. Anyway, that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, make sure to hit that subscribe button with anything you want. But thank you guys so much to getting me to 50 subscribers. I love all y'all, and I will subscribe to you as my recent subscribers. I'll subscribe to you for all your help. Just know, 50K, donating one person $1,000. Anyways, that's all. Bye bye.